Alrighty, it is 3:48 in the morning. We still don't have internet. Not that that's surprising. It's definitely on the end of the internet company. My mom called in yesterday afternoon, evening, something, and nothing has happened. So, hooray. I do know, however, that Mom and I are about one step away from going somewhere tomorrow, or technically later on today, just so that way we have internet at some point in the day. I have been working on Rasmussen. I have gotten 998 words written so far in that this morning. I'm very tired, and I don't want to screw up my sleep schedule and go to sleep this early, but without the ability to research or back up any of my work, because I write on Google Docs and everything that I do right now is offline. None of it is backed up, none of it is transferable between my devices, and it's a little nerve-wracking since I wrote over 3,000 words yesterday, and I've written almost 1,000 words today, and almost every single one of those words, yesterday's included, have been offline. I don't really like that, but because of those two things, not being able to research and not being able to back up my work, I'm finding reasons to stay awake and keep working very difficult to discover. So I'm going to play a video game for a while and attempt to make it until at least 6 o'clock. I'm going to start with Dying Light and play that for a little while, and then probably move on to Uncharted. I might still work on writing in between that, but I'm not 100% sure. I would still like to meet my 2,000 whatever goal each day, but when I don't have internet, again, that's very nerve-wracking. I don't like knowing that my stuff is not backed up elsewhere, so we'll see. But I'm going to start playing a game and go from there. I might, like I said, I might do a little bit of writing in between, but the main focus right now is just to keep my brain active, so that way I am awake until at least 6 o'clock. But either way, assuming on whatever chance that I get any more writing done, whether it be in Rasmussen or the Time Stopper, those are really the only two I can work on 100% unless I add more scenes to Untitled Mysteries. MOH, I must have worked on that on the desktop, so it is not updated on my tablet or my phone. I don't think it's updated anywhere. I actually might check on my phone, but I know that when I checked yesterday on my tablet, it definitely was not updated there. But if I get any more writing done, no matter what it's in, I will update you guys at least one more time before I go to sleep. But here's to hoping that I have internet later on today and I can back up my stuff and get back into research. But until then, I'm just going to attempt to stay awake until at least 6. So hopefully I'll accomplish something, and hopefully I'll see you at least one more time before I go to sleep. Alrighty, it is 5:11 in the morning, and I just hit 50,000 on all the extra scenes in the Untitled Mystery thing. So I'm going to start a new document just so that way every document that I make of extra scenes isn't like super bogged down and doesn't take forever to load or anything. So I'm going to archive this one and make an Untitled Mystery 2 and start there. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do more writing in this right now, or if I'm going to wait until tomorrow or later on today, or what. I guess it depends on how everything else goes. In between this, I've been working on Rasmussen, which I hadn't touched since last year, I do believe, which a lot of my books haven't been touched since last year. But, you know, we are rolling with the punches. But either way, in between this, I've been working on Rasmussen, and that's going relatively well. 743 words so far this morning. And in Untitled Mysteries, I don't think I showed you. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. God damn it. Oh, okay. Well, kind of sucks that they don't have an undo button. But anyway, I wrote words. I don't know how many words, but I wrote words. Potentially this one and these two. I can't remember if I showed you the word count for Untitled Mysteries, but I think it's this one and this one for today. But outside of that, I'm going to keep working on Rasmussen and potentially this today. I don't know 100%. But I'm trying to finish Rasmussen this month, hopefully within the next few days, but we will see. It has cut into the work of my other books, which is mostly the Time Stopper, but that is okay. I would like to finish some of the books that I started last year before I get super into anything else. That is the only reason I have not started working on Amelia's series yet, is because I have a lot of books sitting here from last year still. I was supposed to start this yesterday, but because of the lack of internet from the day before, by the time that I got done updating all of my stuff and getting back into everything, I just didn't get around to this, so that doesn't matter much. It just gives me one less day to do it, which is okay. I did finish Man of Darkness and caught up on that, so I still accomplished editing yesterday, if nothing else. But I'm going to get into either Rasmussen or Untitled Mysteries or something else, and then I will give you at least one more update before I go to sleep. Like I've been doing recently, my only goal is to make it until 6 o'clock, and we are getting there. So I will see you at least one more time before I go to sleep with another word count update. Alrighty, so it is 5:23 in the morning. I started with work on MOH. I wrote 820 words there and met the just over 700 word goal there. And then I moved on to more notes on the lost city of Z, which, I wrote 1,543 words there. At this point, my knuckles hurt so bad that they're basically numb, and it's just a dull, aching pain anytime I do anything with them. Sometimes it gets bad enough that this motion, just my thumb touching my knuckle, that hurts. And that's where they are right now, but they're numb because of all of the typing. Because those last 1.5 thousand words I wrote in under an hour, as we can see here. So, it's been a process. And I was just really into this research because the Lost City of Z is incredibly interesting to me and all of the journeys that have gone on trying to find it. So I just completely lost track of time and words and all of that, but at this point my hands are so numb and my knuckles are swollen and in pain and I'm just done. So I'm going to do my best to kill another half hour or so until 6 and then go to sleep at 6 like I've been doing. Eventually I'm going to work my way back up to 8 o'clock since that's what I'm used to, but I won't be able to do that until my pain starts to subside some more, I think. Hopefully whenever my copper gloves arrive, they're supposed to be here today, but UPS always delivers it to the post office that is not my post office, so then that post office has to see it in the morning, realize it doesn't belong there, and then deliver it to my post office, and then I tend to get it the next day, which I'm pretty sure is what happened again, but we'll see. But I'm pretty sure that I'll still continue to have extensive pain issues after I get those as well, but copper and compression gloves, which is what they are, is supposed to help with knuckle joint arthritis pain, so fingers crossed for the best in that regard, I suppose. But I don't think I'll be able to start making it until 8 o'clock until that point, until the pain has started to subside a little bit, in the assumption that the copper gloves work at all, just because, you know, I cannot stay up and type. I cannot validate staying up 8 hours to type if I can't get any typing done. So, you know. So that's all I have for right now. I'm either going to watch YouTube or attempt to play a game or something. I'm not sure. But I think I'm probably going to watch videos. Gaming sounds like a difficult task. But I'm just going to waste time until 6 o'clock and then go to sleep, and once I wake up I'll come back to the research and the Time Stopper and Rasmussen and Ashes in the Light and all of that thrilling stuff. I have other things that I want to get into this month, but I'll talk more about those after I've gotten some sleep and after I wake up, and once I can actually prop my iPad up on something, because I'm so sick of holding it to record right now. So that's all I got, but I will see you guys at some point in the afternoon with another update once I accomplish something.